RV show. Now this is going to be a little bit longer of a video, so I'm going to start at the map and kind of let you know what I'm going to cover. And I'm open, if you all have any suggestions, you can make your comments, let me know the audio is good and all that. But yeah, I'm willing to go where you guys want to see, but I'm going to focus a lot on the smaller trailers and the Class B. So the Tampa RV show, we are near gate 2. We're right there. So we're near gate 2, and gate 2 is the entrance that is off of, I think that's MLK. You see that right there, Martin Luther King Boulevard. Now you can also enter in US 301, and that's the main gate, gate 1. That brings you near the expo hall, which that building B, that's the expo hall. So that gives you a little bit of a layout, and let me explain where we're going to go. So we're right here. We're going to go towards the expo hall. Hey, Ro, good to see you. I'm not going to show you all of the expo hall. There's a lot of vendors in there, and you know the typical RV vendors. But what I do want to show you is Airstream. I'm going to show you some of the smaller trailers, and there's a couple of Class Bs in there I want to show you, as well as a Basecamp. So the new Basecamp XC, which has solar. So I want to show you that. So you're hearing good audio, right, Ro? And then also going to show maybe some of the truck campers, which are right, you kind of know where you're at with the lakes. You got the big lake here. So there's the expo hall. You got the Lance campers. So I want to check a little bit of those out. I've been considering those. Now there's food pretty much, oh great, thank you. There's food right where I'm at near gate 2. And then there's also food over here. And for you coffee lovers, there's a good coffee vendor truck over there that has lattes, espressos. So you're not going to go hungry here. They got plenty of food. Now, after the Lance campers, we're going to check out the Class B motor coaches. So that's Thor, Gulfstream, all your Class Bs right in there. And then I'm also going to show Intech, which is right there. So that's kind of on that corner of the lake. Intech is a really good brand. They're pretty durable. It's mostly, I believe it's mostly fiberglass with the exception of the roof. And then these are some, these are some of the other ones. I'm going to show a Grand Design, which is over here, Winnebago, of course. General RV, they're all over the place here. General RV is a huge retailer here that has all these, that has a lot of brands. So let me see, did I cover everything I'm going to show you? Pretty much. Now that's not to say we're going to check some of the, oh, they got a lot of these Overland RVs over there like Storyteller. And I do want to check out. So again, I'm going to focus a lot on the small trailers, probably 20 foot and under, and even some of the Overland trailers, which are, you know, tend to be 16 to even 14, 12 feet. Now, but if there's something, oh, tiny homes. Yeah, what do they call those? They call those in-place RVs. Yeah, do a park. They call them park RVs, tiny homes. So yeah, I was lucky. My neighbor here, who's a Tampa police, or he's a retired Tampa police officer, he works this area. So he took me around in a golf cart. So hopefully I got a little bit view of the overlay. Now I got Bailey here, of course. Bailey, stay, no. We're gonna put Bailey in the backpack, a good old Kurgel backpack, which is why you wanna get one of these if you're traveling with a dog. They're just the best, so convenient. And so give me a few seconds and we'll get going. All right, now I'm paying attention. So gate 2 comes in just over there. And so that's kind of the area that we're in. We're gonna head over to the, hey, Rose says hi, Bailey. There's lots, this is very dog friendly. Lots of, Bailey's gotten to meet a lot of other dogs here. And there's these courtesy golf carts too. So if you don't like to do a whole lot of walking, you just find a courtesy golf cart. So again, 301, and you can see the food vendors too you got here. There's lots of food vendors. This is a pretty good crowd. In fact, I wasn't here last year. I was here 2 years ago. I want to show you this one trailer here. I was here 2 years ago, and everybody says that, yeah, there's more people out here than before, so it's a pretty good crowd. This is Bolus, which they look a little bit like Airstream. Yeah, I am in the market for an RV. Haven't decided, got a lot of decisions to make. This is Bowling. They look a little bit like Airstream now. They're more expensive than Airstream. I believe this is above $200,000. In fact, I think it's about $230,000. And if you look inside, you know, it's tall, which is good, but it's narrow, so it's not very wide. Now, it does come with solar, I believe, so that's the plus. It better come with solar with being above $200,000. This is an RV generator. They've had, if you saw the picture of Bigfoot that I posted, oh, he's here. Yeah, you know, I did all these videos in Blue Ridge, Georgia, and I never saw Bigfoot in northern Georgia. Well, he's right here. Yeah, he's right here. So did you come all the way down from Blue Ridge, Georgia? Yeah, all right. Yeah, thank you. There. All right, there we go. And Bailey. Bailey, wonder. Yeah, great. Thank you. Yeah, so there's all kinds of little entertainment things, right? I remember the one I did 2 years ago, there was this one-man band that I thought was really good. Now this is the expo hall. I'm gonna go in through these back doors here just because I want to avoid the crowds. And I want to try to do this video and walk as quick as I can so I don't waste your time, but even so, it's still gonna be long. I mean, I'd say it's gonna probably be over an hour, so just to warn you. But we're gonna start with Airstream, and then we're gonna make our way out probably to the truck campers, and then to Intech, and along the way we're gonna see some Class Bs. So this is kind of, the Airstream dealers, the expo hall is kind of two sections. You got the vendors, where I'm going into here. This is just the edge of where the vendors are at. So, you know, all kinds of things like solar, golf carts, all kinds of accessories you might need for your RV. I'm not gonna really cover any of that because there's a lot in there, but it's a huge hall. Now, when you go to the other half of the expo hall, which I'm entering here, this is where Airstream is located. So there's a class, yeah. Again, I'm gonna focus mostly on the smaller trailers. So the smallest one I've seen here of Airstream is a 20-footer. Now I know Airstream does have 16-foot, but I haven't seen, they may have their 16-foot trailers outside where the other small trailers are at, but this is the smallest one they got here inside, this a Caravel 20 FB. You can see the pricing, show pricing, $84,000, $12,055. Caravel is their kind of luxury brand. They got Caravel and they got Bambi. Caravels are usually about $10 to $50,000 more than the Bambi models, but you get more durable wheels and, you know, things like that. So, oh yeah, here's a Bambi. So Bambi is a little bit more cheaper. Caravel is a little bit more expensive. Now I want to show you this Class B. This is cheaper than I thought it would be. You know, with Airstream, you would expect their Class B to be expensive, but this one I want to show you, I think. A RangeLine, yeah, which is a pretty, I mean, this is considered a luxury Class B. This is a RangeLine, and it's, you know, $150,000. Now that you might think that's a lot, but that's pretty decent for a luxury Class B, because even some of your more economical Class Bs can be in that price range. And it comes with a pretty good lithium battery there. It's on a Ram 3500 ProMaster chassis. Let me let you just look real quickly inside. What I like about this is the table. Of course, I judge all RVs by the size of their tables. needing to edit, I got to have a big table. So that's got a fold-out table there that extends pretty far. Hello. Hi. Yeah. Well, what's your name?
Ken.
Ken. Yeah. I guess you know Bailey, right?
Right.
Yeah. Where are you all from?
Plant City.
Oh, Plant City locals. Yeah. Wait, is this your first time at the Tampa RV show?
No, we've been there.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Enjoy your video.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So that's Airstream. Oh, and there's a base camp here. Whoops. There's a base camp here that I want to show you. So Airstream has a pretty big section here and all their desks, so you can do some negotiations and buy your RV today if you want to. This is the base camp here. Hey, Semper Fi there, oorah. So this is one that I'm considering. This is a Basecamp XE. And we may have to wait a little bit to get inside here. But the XC has solar. It has a 6,000 solar on the top. Has a 8, I forget what the amp hour is, like a 8,000 amp hour battery. So it's pretty set up for boondocking. And so you see the back has the bed in the back, north-south bed. And then there's the table of the Basecamp X. It has a decent sized refrigerator. I don't know, it looks like, what do you say, a 10 foot? I think that's about a 10 foot. So that's a Basecamp. I'm not going to spend too long on each one, spending a little more on this because Airstream's so popular. So, all right, we'll head on outside now. Now these are just maybe we can pop in one of these big luxury coaches. Way beyond my budget. I would need a lot of super chats to afford something like that. So hey, let's get the super chats going so I can. Now, actually, I probably wouldn't even want to travel in one of these because it really limits where you can go. Of course, these large RV shows, it's hard to get inside. So, pretty wide aisle here. Pretty large refrigerator. There's your table, leather seats. And what a model is this? What model is this?
King Air.
King Air, okay. So it's a King Air. All right. So I'm not going to show you too many of the big rigs like that because for most of us, it's way out of our budget, but it's nice to see. Nice to walk inside and see. So this is inside, and you can see all the other big rigs. I'm sure these are north of 500,000. Some of them might be, actually, some of these might be north of $1 million. Gee, would a slide-in camper work for you? Yeah, I'm thinking about that. My cargo weight isn't the greatest. It's like 1,300 pounds because my truck has the big generator built into it with a Ford Power Boost. So that's what kind of limits me. But there are some slide-in campers that are lightweight that could work. So I am considering that. So there's another map. All right, so now we're in that other vendor area on the, I guess this is the west side of the lake. So it was here, I think the smaller trailers and the campers are at. So Lance, yeah, Lance is over here. Lance does a lot of the truck campers. So if I see a smaller Lance, we'll pop in there. Here we go. That's still kind of big. That's a Lance 1985, 54,000. Lance has, you know, pretty reasonable rates. A lot of these are larger than what I want to be, but Lance has pretty reasonable rates. I really don't know about the durability of them. Have you run it? No. Yeah, I would guess he's here today. Or, he was. Yeah, no. I'd love to see him. I haven't seen him in person. Traveling Robert. Yeah, he does a great job. But when I first started, he's kind of my inspiration, one of my inspirations. Of course, he lives in Miami on the other side of the Florida coast. Oh yeah. You know, I've looked at his deal. I know he just Traveling Robert bought a new trailer, but the first trailer that he had, the Winnebago, that's one I'm possibly considering. So yeah, would be interested to hear. Of course, I've watched a lot of his videos, gotten his opinion, what he says on the video. So here's your truck campers. Northern Lite. I'll try to get a price on these. This is a Truma combi. I don't see a weight. But yeah, the advantage to these truck campers is that you put the bed right over the cab. So with the campers, you get a decent sized bed and you often get a decent sized table as well. So that's, you know, the big advantage with the camper. So it works good for a lot of people. In fact, when I was a kid, my dad and I traveled this way. This has a 3-burner stove and I don't see a price. It just, for me, because of my truck, I can't take too much weight. So I think if I go that route with a vehicle, with the camper on the vehicle, I'd probably just do the vans. But, you know, the vans get pretty expensive. So there's another truck camper. Hello. All right, so we'll walk around this way. I know Intech, I think, is around the corner. Fortunately, you know, I did this 2 years ago, but I was pretty new at RVing then and wasn't as knowledgeable. So hopefully I got a little bit more of a knowledge of RVs and knowledge of the layout here. Now, this show is big. It's bigger in people so far today, but it's also bigger in size. They have a larger area. So I don't know what the count is of RVs, but there's more RVs here than they had last year, because they have a whole new section that they've opened up. So it's massive. Okay, yeah, we got some Class Bs coming up here. We're on the back side, so. These are Rise Thors. You know, when I did that trip a year and a half ago to the Northeast, I actually had bought a Thor Hey, happened to catch you. Oh, hey, Gene. Yeah, good to see you, Gene. I actually had bought a Thor in Pennsylvania, believe it or not, and traded in my truck was the Silverado at the time, and then that evening, I don't know, I was really troubled in my spirit, so I felt like the Lord was telling me get out of that contract. So I did. I didn't feel right about it. Hey, Leslie. So I took my truck back and, and canceled that sale. But that was a Thor. So it's 129,000 show price, 188,000 MSRP. Of course, MSRP you can always take off quite maybe $20,000, even if you're not in a show. This is a Tranquility. This may have been the one that I bought. Of course, it was an older model. So the Tranquility is a Tranquility 19A. It's running show price 139,000. It says MSRP 216,000. I think that's kind of a little exaggerated. So. Oh, this is Televera. I think this is the one that I had bought. Or was it? No, maybe not, because the one I bought had a bigger table. So this Televera show price is 109,000. So no, $857 per month, which sounds like a decent payment with 10% down, but I want to know what that interest rate is, and I'll bet you it's high. All right. So there's a little look at some Class Bs. Let's get back out to the road here.
Hey, that's the Tampa guy.
Oh, hey, yeah, hi. How are you doing? What's your name?
John?
Yeah.
This is Leslie.
And where are you from?
We live in Virginia.
Oh, Virginia. Oh, beautiful country. Yeah, Western.
Just moved to Sarasota, though, so we sent her all your videos.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you were the reason she moved there.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I need to do more videos out there in Western Virginia. Yeah. Yes. So this is a model. Mod Bug. Has anybody heard of these? 27,000, 28,000. Looks pretty reasonable. Yeah, so that's the bed, and that's the table. So show price 28,000. And then here's a little, I guess you call these a kind of an Overland model. Oh, and this one's got a table. A lot of these Overland type models don't have tables, so you're 19,005 show price. Huh, that's an idea. I don't know. It's a tight space though. So this is Mod Bug Trailers. You may want to check them up. They're more inexpensive. And then of course you got Coleman here, which is a more economy type brand. But I think Coleman has a lot of issues a lot of times with maintenance. So I don't know if they've improved a lot of that, but. So Camping World. I guess this is just another vendor space here. I think there's more than just Camping World in there. So here's all your Coleman trailers, just to give you an idea of the price. I mean, this one is like 11,000. you just park and you have a home base. Yeah, that's true with a slide-in, although I've heard slide-ins a lot of times have issues. But I mean, look at that. I mean, $11,000, you're cheap. You know, it might be worth it, even though they're not the most durable trailers. I mean, heck, for $11,000, you got a decent sized bed. What? That's kind of looks like a little bar stool. Yeah, that's a unique trailer system. You know, I kind of like that. I kind of like that instead of a traditional table. What do you guys think? Now you got a one burner induction stove top. Looks like about a, I don't know, what is that, a 6 or 8 foot refrigerator? And it's got a bath. Is that a dry bath? Looks like it's a dry bath. Hey, Lori, good to see you. Yeah, let me know. Plenty of edit space. Yeah, that's what I was thinking for that. Instead of the traditional table, this might work better for me because I got a long, I don't need a wide area, I just need a long area. So that's, I don't know, I never really thought about Coleman, but maybe I should. I mean, yeah, they're not known to be durable, but heck, for 11,000, so that was a 13R, so I assume that's a 13 footer. Oh no, it's a 15 footer. Yeah, this is a 15 footer. But the model number is 13R. Oh, and across here we got some more campers. So, hello. Aerie. So what model is this one here?
That's the Aerie 8.0
Okay.
or Aerie 8, whichever you prefer.
Yeah.
It goes on a 3/4 ton, 250 2500 series, 8-foot bed with the tailgate closed, or a 6.5 foot bed with the tailgate laid down.
Okay, yeah, I got a 6 foot, half foot bed. And what's the weight on that?
Bed dry weight is 2,300 pounds.
2,300 pounds, yeah. That'd be too heavy for me, but for you all, again, for those of you who like a large bed, I mean, the campers are great because you usually get a large bed. Got a 2-burner stove, you got a wet bath, but you got a sink in there. So if you had it, you probably would need a 250 or a 350 to carry that. That one is on a Ford 350. Yeah. Hey, Kim, good to see you. Thank you, Kim, for joining. So if you missed it, we're kind of in the middle of a tour here. I showed the Airstream earlier, so I'm letting you know so you can go back and watch the archive. We started out with Airstream. We're going to head to Intech. I don't know where. Yeah, these are Class Cs, more luxury type Class Cs. Unless you all want to see them. Now, if you see something you want to see more of, just let me know. But more of Coleman. No, I may reconsider checking out Coleman, even though they're not durable. I mean, for that price, I wonder if you're selling. Oh, why are you not getting audio? Yeah. So are you all getting audio? Let me. Oh, sounds good. Okay. Yeah, because there should be cell service here, but I didn't check to see if I was on Wi-Fi. So where am I? I think I missed the Intech. Let me get around this copyrighted music. And there's Forest River over here. Now we're near Gate 2. So if you're entering in Gate 2, well, I'll go back that way. All right. Oh. So we're headed out towards the Bahamas on Friday, and I'm flying out of Orlando instead of Tampa. I had big phone outage. No one can call us. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'm flying out. I was going to fly on American out of Tampa, but they were giving me an issue with Bailey, even though I've got all my paperwork. You know, they probably would have, in the end, let Bailey fly, but I was tired of dealing with the American customer service, so I changed and went on South. I'm going to go on Southwest out of Orlando because Orlando has direct flights to the Bahamas, whereas Tampa currently does not. So you got to go through Miami, which would have been okay, but I like Southwest better than American. Okay, so here's some more Class Bs. This is the Freedom Explorer, 114,000 sale price. It is on a, looks like, I think it's a Ram.
Yeah, we had to buy a house.
Doesn't say, or is that a Ford? Yeah, it's a Ford Transit chassis. So the drawback to these shows is there's just, especially this one, there's people everywhere. But the advantage to the large show like this or Hershey, you got so many. You'll see things that even if you've looked around on the internet quite a bit, you'll see things, brands that you didn't know existed. So that's a Sanctuary. I believe that's Thor. Yeah, it's Thor. 150,000.
Put it together.
150,000. 2026 Sanctuary 24A. Let me see if I can show. This is on a Mercedes-Benz chassis. You're in the Bahamas in October. Yeah, but Banimi, that's a good place to go in the Bahamas. In fact, I may still look to see if I can maybe fly from Nassau to one of the other islands. Even thought of doing Freeport, but I just got to look at time. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do Nassau. So more sanctuaries. So your Thor Sanctuary is around about 138,000 show price. All right, I'm going to walk through here because I may have missed the Intech.
I mean, if you're gonna start that quick.
So does General RV have Intex?
Some of our locations, I believe we do.
Oh,
carry
do
Intech.
yeah? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, where is the Intech, by the way? I know I'm right around it somewhere.
I believe
Okay.
actually you take that road to the right and then take a left once you hit the end.
Okay, great.
Yeah, just take a right at the end of the.
All right, thank you. Asking directions for his competitor. Intech is a great brand because it's a pretty durable brand. It's not completely fiberglass, I don't think, but mostly fiberglass. Oh, this is where I just was. Oh, I think they're back here. I know they're right here around the lake. Now, some of you were asking. Oh, I missed that last comment. Some of you were asking about the what do you call them? The permanent RVs, which are right over. You watch. Built out his own van, travels the U.S. and does videos. Ryan Toomey. Yeah, I've watched a lot of those YouTube guys. Oh, Chevy Silverado, they have trucks here too that they're selling. Oh, I see the Intech. They're right over there. I walked right by them. They're right there, I think. So sorry, we walking by the same area we walked earlier. I'm gonna walk through here. These are Phoenix TRX Class Cs. And then Intech is right over here. So this is the Luna, which is their smallest, I believe, and it's looks like it's 29,000. And then they have a kind of an Overland model here. I forget what they call this one. Oh, you're looking at Winnebago? Okay, yeah, which is a Class B plus. I'm going to go by Winnebago later on in this video. Now, if you don't know the story about Intech, how they started with auto racing, and they started with things like this one. You know, on auto racers, they need durability so this is the one that I'm looking at here. This is a Intech Soul Dawn, 36,000. They're going for, and this is a 2026 model. So I'll tell you why I like this. Oh, there's somebody in there. Oh, wait. This is an Eclipse, which is, I believe that's a 20-foot Soul Eclipse. Now, the nice thing about their 20-footers, I don't think they can do this on the 16-foot, but they have a fold-out little kitchen area that has I believe this can be either a freezer or a refrigerator, and then your stove top. I like that for cooking outside, so then you don't have to mess up the inside. This is an Eclipse. There's your sink. That's a pretty decent sink. You bought Winnebago Rebel? Yeah. And then that's the lagoon table back there. So the nice thing about Intech, what I like about them, they usually have the surrounding windows. So that's one of the big draws to them. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We have watched many of your videos.
Oh,
and
thank
we
you.
just love watching all your stuff with the dog.
Oh, thank you.
You really go to a lot of neat places.
Oh, thank you. Well, and what's your name?
My name's Andre.
Andre, yeah. Where are you from?
We're from Central Mississippi.
Oh, Mississippi. Yeah. Oh, thank you.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, you've got some great stuff.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Well,
So what do you think of the Tampa RV show so far?
I like it. This is our first RV show, and it's overwhelming.
Yeah.
All the different things that you see.
Yeah.
And if you're trying to make a decision on something, it's your first time. It
Yeah,
can be like
it's overwhelming.
drinking out of a fire hose.
Yeah, I hear. I totally get that. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
well, you have a good day.
Yeah. Well, thanks for saying hi. Okay, so we're gonna try to get into this Soul Dawn.
Don't take the dog in, there ain't enough room.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's plenty of room. Yeah. So this is a Soul, and this is one that I am considering. The real big attraction with this is you got a pretty decent sized table, and there's 3 configurations that this bed can go to. So you could take the table out and then have this whole area as a bed, which I believe is at least a queen size. Maybe, and again, this is on a 16-foot trailer, so not bad. That's one configuration. Another configuration is just how they have it here. You know, where you have the dinette. But the third configuration, which is real neat, I believe you can put a board kind of there. So you can have your bed there, and then you can have, you know, for me, and probably even for two people, I've seen two people do this, there's enough room to sleep without taking up your table and all that. So without reconfiguring. So you can configure it with the bed already made up. And again, the nice thing too about the Intex is the surrounding windows, just gorgeous. So I can just see me editing there, you know, with the grand T-tops in view or, you know, wherever. And the other great thing about Intech, their lighting is just tremendous. They kind of have this blue lighting. Now you don't have to have the blue lighting, but they're dimmable, I believe. So the lighting is just tremendous in the Intex. And there's your TV, of course, that swivels out. So the refrigerator looks like, I think that looks like about an 8 foot. So it's a decent size refrigerator, if I could open it. That's a decent size refrigerator for a 16-foot trailer. And you got your microwave up top. And then it's a wet bath, so. Then, yeah, I only got about 20 seconds, so. And then you got a part. I think it's a 2-burner stove. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a 2-burner stove. I can't pick that up, but then there's all your controls. So that's Intech. So and then for storage up there, you got areas. They have this it's kind of like the Airstream base camps have an open area. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, sure will. I imagine though, Crowdland Robert's a little more popular than I am, so he probably has a crowd around him. So yeah, so that's the Soul Dawn. That's one that I'm considering. So if any of you know information about Intech or about the Soul Dawn, now this is the Soul Eclipse, which I believe is a 20-footer. Now again, the advantage with the Eclipse, you got the fold-out kitchen. Yeah, so if any of you have any experience with Intech, let me know, because that's one of the ones I'm considering. And then this is a Soul Dusk. He's doing a meeting up on Saturday morning, actually, yeah. So, yeah, I just like the way Intech does their. Now that table, this is I believe a 20 or 22 foot, and that table actually looks smaller than the 16 foot, which is why I like the Soul Dawn. So there's your stove top. So that's the Soul Dusk, 48,000. The Soul Dusk is a 20 foot or 22 foot? 21, okay. Yeah, so the Soul Dusk is a 21 foot. And there's a Magnolia. Trailers are always best. Yeah, that's true about trailers being the best bang for the buck. So, you know, I have kind of leaned towards trailers. Yeah, because I like the space for editing. But then the drawback is, you know, you just can't. With a Class B, there's more options for parking. Oh, thank you, Ro. Yeah, so I'm gonna let Bailey out here. So, excuse me as I put it down. Okay, Bailey, come. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to let Bailey walk around there for a bit. So, all right, so let's head over to Winnebago. Let me just look at this Luna, see if this might be an option. Has, you know, all your kitchen stuff on the back. You have the freezer or refrigerator. That's the Luna for 30,000. And then, yeah, usually with these Overland trailers, you don't get you don't really get a table. You get the bed, and your kitchen's usually on the back. But you know, they're usually under 30,000. In fact, a lot of times they're under 20,000. Intech, like I said, it's known for being more durable. In fact, shows how they build them on a steel frame. So you tend to have less maintenance issues. Bailey's saying hi. So if you're looking for a brand that's durable, that has, you know, less maintenance issues, Intech is a good brand, but it's not so expensive that you're gonna spend a lot of money for luxuries that you may not need. So, all right, let's go back down over here. So we're gonna try to head towards Lazy Days. Well, Lazy Days is actually all throughout this place, but we're gonna head over there, head over to the Winnebago area, and see what we see in between. And Lazy Days, by the way, is under new ownership. An Icon Reborn, powered by Campers in RV. Yeah, Campers in RV bought them. And for a while, they were actually going to change their name. But they realized that, you know, Lazy Days have such a popular name that they didn't do that. So it's still called Lazy Days. Then in the Tampa area, you have General RV, which is a huge RV center. I believe they're in Lakeland and Bradenton. Those are two places that are within a 30 to 45-minute drive from Tampa. And here are some of your Class Cs. And there's Bailey. That's an undisciplined dog over there, all right, Bailey? Yeah, you don't bark like that. Oh, yeah. So you got vendors all over the place, but if you want coffee, there's the expo hall there. And the coffee shop is way down over there. We'll walk by it. So if you see something here as I walk by you want to see more of, just let me know. These are some of your more luxury Class Bs on a Mercedes-Benz chassis. Sunshine State RVs, I believe they are in Gainesville, and they're a pretty reputable, good company. In fact, they had a couple of brands that I was interested in. They're good to check out, Sunshine RVs. So Gainesville is about a 2-hour drive north of Tampa. So here's WestFalia. Did I show you WestFalia? I don't think I did. I filmed them on the edited video, but I didn't film on the live video. This is WestFalia. They're kind of a close to luxury brand, you know, not too bad, 136,000. Yeah, Sunshine RVs has pretty decent models. You don't find many junk models, but WestFalia, this is the WestFalia Wave 2. And this is the WestFalia Wave, has a pop-up. Let me just film inside. So you can see the back there is the garage area underneath the bed. Has a induction burner, one top burner, and they don't have a table up. So here's, looks like a smaller WestFalia wave, I think. This is a Wave SRT US. I don't know, I can't really see the size. Looks like that's maybe a 20 foot. All right, so this is this the area with coffee. That turquoise little food truck there, that's the coffee shop. So if you come out of the expo hall, right over there, you kind of go a little bit towards your right, and next to this pavilion area is Traveling Tom's Coffee. All right, let's head over to Winnebago. Storyteller, Overland. This is a crew mode. MSRP 270,000. Yeah, it's a pop-up. So, see, all this YouTube does stealth camping all over. Yeah, I need to check him out. I've been checking out some of the stealth campers. I may have seen some of his videos and haven't realized it. Then they have this unique truck. It's a pre-built truck camper. I mean, already built on the truck. Looks like it can handle some pretty good off-terrain stuff. It's a GXV Hilt, a Storyteller. And there, so you see some of the model. Let's go into one of these vans, Class B vans. So this is the XO Dark. Oh, wow, 200,000. Yeah, 200,000 is above my budget. You know, I think you can get a really good van for 125 to 150,000. I don't see any reason why you got to go to 200,000. Just my opinion. All right, Bailey. So we'll be doing some live videos from the Bahamas. The weekend, the weather's not so great there. It's just gonna be cloudy on Saturday and Sunday, at least in Nassau. But I think Freeport has better weather, so I'm considering flying to Freeport just on Saturday for a day trip. But I'll still do a video somewhere over the weekend. But Monday and Tuesday, the weather gets better. And then I have the conference that I start to film from Wednesday evening to Saturday morning. So probably won't be able to do any live videos during that time. Well, I might still do it because we're gonna be at the Baja Mar. We showed the Baja Mar a little bit in the previous video of Nassau, but this time I'll be inside of it working it. So and even then, before I knew we were going to be at the Baja Mar on this trip, I said that, you know, comparing the Atlantis Resort to Baja Mar, I think I like the Baja Mar better because you don't have to do as much walking. Atlantis is so spread out. All right, so here's some of your Class A's. Oh, the dog is interested in Bailey. But I'll definitely be doing some shorts. I also want to do a video like traveling with a dog, getting a dog to the Bahamas and the whole traveling thing and what you got to do. And you just got your 20-foot. Oh, I just missed that comment. Yeah, something about you just got a 20-foot RV. So here's Springdale 15-footer for $10,000, and that's what you get. Got bunk beds. Some fifth wheels. Arcadia Select. Gosh, looks like a 32-footer for $45,000. Look at that. 32-footer is like a home in there. And then there's your bed back there. You got the bathroom. All of that for $45,000. So I would probably have questions about the durability being that cheap. There's another Springdale, kind of a mid-size. Looks like a 16-footer. A decent sized table, 2-burner stove, and a pretty decent sized bed for $16,000. Oh, trailers look too fancy. Well, these trailers are not very fancy. And these trailers are extremely moderately priced. I mean, all these trailers in here are about between $25,000 and $40,000, and these are some pretty large trailers. This is $50,000. This here, Passport by Keystone. Huh. When am I doing Mississippi? I don't know. I like Mississippi. Oh, actually there is, but Biloxi, I do. Yeah, so I am going to do Mississippi this year. Oh, in Texas. Well, I'm shooting for Texas either in the late spring or the early fall. So, you know, I may do Texas the same time I do Mississippi. Yeah, thanks for mentioning that, Kenny. Actually, I am going to do Mississippi, but Biloxi has been long overdue. So at some point this year, I am going to do that. Texas, I'm thinking of either in May or in September, August or September. So yeah. So if there's places you want to see, you know, I'm pretty open. You know, the only things are set. Of course, I'm doing the Bahamas next, and then doing Savannah in March. So I'm looking for a place or two to film in February. That would be Florida. And then after Savannah, I'm pretty wide open. Of course, probably in April, I still want to stay in Florida because the weather's so good here. But then sometime in May is when I want to get out of Florida and get out of state. May, I always say, is the most uncomfortable month in Florida, at least the last 2 weeks of May, because the weather's gotten warm, it starts to get humid, but the rain showers haven't started. So May, I'm looking to possibly do, yeah, Lance campers. We showed Lance campers. Oh wait, did we show Lance? We walked by Lance. Those were Northern Lite. I believe those were Northern Lite campers. We showed Lance. I think we showed a couple Lance camper early on in the video. We walked by the Lance area. So here is more Travados. That looks like a, gosh, that looks like a 26, 28 footer there. Huge. Revel Sport. This is a Lazy Days, another Lazy Days area. Oh, Winnebago. So here we go. Let's show you the Winnebagos. And here's the Micro Mini. Of course, Troutman Robert made those famous. That's what I think his first trailer that he used. And I've considered that, you know, being that I do a lot what he does as far as editing. I need the same stuff, you know, and he seemed to like it, although he's gotten rid of it now. But so this is the Micro Mini. All right, Bailey, stay, sit, Bailey, sit, stay. Okay, yeah, so that's the newer Micro Mini. You got the 2-burner stove. You got a decent refrigerator. Bailey, sit, stay, no, stay. Okay, so, yeah, so that kind of shows you the Micro Mini. Yeah, I see why he liked that, because he had a decent sized table. And then the price, you know, pretty reasonable price at $28,000 show price. MSRP is $47,000. Although even if you aren't here for the show, I'm sure you could get it way down from that $47,000 price. So the Micro Mini, I think it's a 20-footer. The model number's 21 something, so maybe it's a 21-footer. All right. And then here's some Micro Minis with, or I don't know, this is a Micro Mini. It's got the dual wheels. Yeah, pretty good sized refrigerator there. And it looks like a pretty good sized freezer too. And you got the bed. Yeah, you know, the Micro Minis are pretty decent price. You know, Winnebago's got a pretty good reputation. I don't know if that's going to be as durable as an Intech, but it's going to be probably way better than a Coleman. So. Hello.
You're gonna have the dog crying.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, how are you? Yeah. Yep. Bailey. Yeah. Bella was the previous dog.
Oh, it was the previous.
Say hi. Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead. Say hi. She's always shy with people.
Okay.
Yeah. Bella was just the opposite. She loved people and didn't like other dogs. This dog loves other dogs, but is real shy with people. She is getting better because I let her play with kids in the neighborhood and at church. Yeah. So where are you all from?
Kansas City.
Oh, Kansas City. Yeah, yeah. So what do you think about the Chiefs moving to Kansas City, Kansas?
Yeah, they're still in the city, so.
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
a
it's still
great team.
pretty much the same. Yeah, yeah.
But it's kind of ironic. Because Missouri, we also lost the
Rams.
Rams.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
So it seems like we're really losing our professional teams quick.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I hated seeing Mahomes go down the way that was painful. Yeah, but he'll be back. He's got a great attitude. All right, thank you. Take care. Yeah. So these are Access. Oh, Winnebago Access. I mean, they're really, gosh. I mean, look at this. Like 16,000 for a Winnebago Access. MSRP is 29,000. But again, you know, even if you're not here during the show, you can get them down way down from that 29,000 number. So that's what a Winnebago Access looks like. Looks like it's a full, yeah, it's a full bath. So it looks like it's got dual bunks there. So if you got kids, so it looks like it will seat 4 easily. You got a pretty decent sized bed here. I don't know if that's a queen. If not, it's close to it. So for 16,000, you know, it's a Winnebago. There's some bigger trailers. There's another Access 15 RB. It's a 21 footer. So Winnebago 15 RB, 21 footer. You got the table, yeah, decent sized bed. So one wheel, and you got a nice awning, pretty big awning.
That's your typical super slide double over the floor plan that we do it with a nice pop of red in our application.
All right, so this is the Winnebago area. Oh, we also want to check out Grand Design, which is close to here. There, yeah, there's Grand Design. I think these are Grand Designs here. No, Transcend, I don't know, is that a Grand Design? Yeah, so this is the part of the show, an area where I don't think they had this space here last year. So this is a new open space. So it's huge. It was already, you know, I don't know, Tampa and Hershey always fights for being the largest. So I don't know who is larger, but Tampa's already was pretty large, and they got larger this year. So we are around, I don't know what gate this is, 3 or 4, I'm just guessing there. You can see the interstate, I-4 is just way over there. So the Florida State Fairgrounds is near I-4 and US 301. So this is on the corner of the property. I would say the northwest corner of the property. All right, so let's see. Reflection, that's a Grand Design. Yeah, in fact, Reflection is a model that my neighbor has, although this is a 5th wheel. All right, stay. All right. So, yeah, the advantage with the fifth wheels, you can't see it in there, but fifth wheels, like the truck campers, always have a great bed because the bed fits over the cargo area of the pickup. This is Imagine Grand Design. It's wow, 36,000. Yeah, it's an Imagine 2300 MK. So I don't know if it's a 23 footer. I mean, but no, Bailey. Okay, there we go. Sorry to flip you around there. Bailey, stay. Sit. Stay. So you got the TV right there. And you got the bed there. And then you got the bathroom. Wow, that's a pretty big bathroom with a folding door for privacy and all that for 37,000, 56,000 MSRP. So that's a 2300 MK. Bailey, come. All right. Yeah, so you can get some pretty good deals here. Yeah, and Grand Design, they're a pretty good company. I think durability, they're pretty good. I'd say they're on the upper end, not way upper end, but kind of mid to upper end for durability. I think Intech has slightly got a better durability record. Yeah, so if y'all want me to go into any of these fifth wheelers, just let me know. Hello. All right, so I want to look for some of the smaller, real Overland type trailers. So we're headed back towards the expo hall there. I know this has been a long video, but I'll try to edit out some of the where nothing's happening in it for the archive video. And then I'll try to do a little timestamp guide so that you can go to the part of the video that you want to see. Oh, these are ethos. Yeah, let me check these out. Now this right at 100,000. 2026 Ethos 20T. Now that seems to be a pretty reasonable price. It's got the bed is in the back. I mean, not the bed, but the bathroom is in the back. Where's the stove? Got an induction, I guess. No, that's a microwave. It must be those mobile induction stoves, which actually I like that because then you can put the stove wherever you want it. Where would the table be? I guess it must be somewhere back there. I don't see the mount for the table. Maybe unless that's it there and it's a lagoon type table. But I mean, pretty reasonable. 100,000 with 780 down, that's 10%. So your monthly, I mean, with 10% down, your monthly payments would be 780. So, and here's an ARC, which is even cheaper, 90,000. This looks like a, is this a 20 footer? This one?
This one,
Yeah.
it is 17 and 10.
Oh, 17 footer. Okay, yeah. That's a good size. you know, slightly bigger than a 16 footer, but it's still small. And they're on Ram ProMaster chassis, Entegra. So your table, is this your table mount?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it's a lagoon style table. Okay, all right, that's good to know.
That's actually a couple.
Oh, a couple.
The table mount should be right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. Oh, yeah. So if you see that, that's the table mount right there. So it's a lagoon style table. So, yeah, I wish they would have the tables out. You know how large the table is?
It is probably about that big.
Oh, okay. So it's a small table. Okay. But pretty decent price, 89,000. Well, that's the thing, Mike, and that's about, yeah, Mike asked, would I have to rent a spot to store these when not in use? Well, if it's one of these, a Class B, this would be my vehicle. I mean, I would trade in the truck for this. So now it's likely my HOA may not allow it. And if that's the case, then I would have to sell my house and move. So that's the dilemma I have with the Class B. So that's why it's taken me a while to make this decision. Now with a trailer, yeah, I could, even with a trailer, if it's a small trailer, I would probably try to cover it and see if I get away with the HOA allowing me to have it. But the trailer is likely I would also have to pay for storage. But if I sell a house, then I might want a little bit bigger RV or trailer if I'm, you know, living in it. So lots of decisions to make. Yeah, so anyways, these Integras are pretty reasonable. That's on a Ford Transit van, but these other ones were on a Ram ProMaster. So these Integras seem to be about 90,000 to 100,000. And if I remember right, I mean, I've heard that they do have pretty decent reviews. So that's why I'm saying to pay 200,000 for a Class B, I think is a bit much. I don't think you need to go beyond 150,000 tops. So Ethos. Yeah, Entegra Ethos. That's a pretty good model there. 100,000. So. All right, and then they also have their Class Cs in here. I know Lori was on earlier from Cape Coral. They're wanting to get into a Class C. There's a lot of advantages to Class C. I think if you are living in them, Class C is great, but it limits a little bit where you can go. And I want to be pretty mobile. I want to be able to get in and out of places
I'll see you later.
without too much of a hassle. So we're back on the side of the Winnebago area. Oh, so these Revel, is that a Winnebago? Yeah, it is a Winnebago model. Yeah, let me look at the Revels, the Winnebago Class Bs. You know, Winnebago also has the Soul that I wanted to look at. So this is the Winnebago Revel Sport. Oh gosh. Well, I look at the MSRP, 217,000, but that's inflated. The show price is 139,000. So you got a lagoon table here. This is the Revel, the Winnebago Revel. And I think this is an 18-footer. It's on this is on a Mercedes-Benz chassis. The Revel Sport. Okay. Good, Bailey. So here's a Ram ProMaster Winnebago Solus. Okay, this is the Solus. Okay, this the one that I would probably consider. It's small, so it gives you a lot of flexibility of where you can go. And I think it has a little bit of solar included. So it's 100,000. It's the Solus Pocket 36A. I want to say it's an 18-foot or 16-foot. You got some people kind of camping out in it right now, but let me see if I can show you. So that's there. I can't see the table. Oh, there's the table. So you can see the table.
This discussion is not being recorded for quality.
Yeah. Yep. The mic is over here.
Who
So.
are you?
Yeah, Randy.
Who are
Yeah.
you? Yeah, you have to identify yourself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call them
Tampa Aerial Media.
Tampa,
Yeah.
Tampa Aerial Media.
Yeah.
We're happy to have you
Yeah, we
here.
do.
Welcome to the 2026
Oh, thank you.
Florida Super RV Show.
Yeah. So is this a 18-foot?
Yes.
Just under 18 feet.
Just under 18 feet. Now,
Under 18 feet.
does it come with any solar at all?
Yes,
Oh.
the solar's up top.
And how much solar?
A lot.
Oh, really?
170, that's not a lot.
Yeah. How much solar?
What else do you want to know? You want to know about the toilet?
Yeah. No. Well, yeah. I guess. But now that you brought it
You know
up.
about the toilet? Okay, look.
Oh, okay.
It's for you.
That. Now,
Here's the toilet.
now, would that work for the dog too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the toilet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually like that.
Oh, okay. Do you like that?
Yeah. Because then it doesn't.
We have test drives.
Then it doesn't.
Test drives on the toilet.
Yeah.
Okay, but then that means I video you.
Oh,
so
yeah.
You might not want to do that.
Yeah. So, but that's good because it doesn't take up too much space for the
There
back.
you go.
The thing that's important to me is large table space because I edit videos.
Are you shopping?
Yeah, I am a little bit, but I'm probably.
You're shopping and you've got some brain issues.
Yeah,
so
I'm-
you're recording everything so you can
I get
remember.
like a mid stool. I'd set that whole table right there under that cushion.
Oh, really?
That's where I'd have my big 40-something inch monitor.
You said a mid stool?
I get like a mid height stool.
Yeah, you can do that with this.
Well, we don't offer.
Oh, you don't. Yeah. Yeah. Now, yeah. So that's the table there. Is that a lagoon table? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So you want one?
Well, I'm still looking. I'm still probably about 4 to 6
How about we'll
months.
trade the dog
Oh.
for the cassette toilet?
Oh no, I'd never trade the dog. Dog's worth a lot more than the cassette toilet.
Are you on
Yeah.
TV? Is your
Uh,
dog on TV?
Yep. We're doing live video. She's a big part of the channel. A lot.
What are you going to do with all this hot video?
This is. For this one. I'm just doing a live video, so there's people watching right
Hi,
now.
everybody.
And then
You
we'll.
should come on down.
Yeah. So.
We got good salesmen.
yeah.
People who are very knowledgeable.
So the bed's right. Oh, okay. It folds down.
Yeah, it's obvious. Don't ask stupid questions. All right, I'll
Yeah.
go back to that.
Yeah.
You've been a crafter. You've been doing walking around all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know that.
Yeah. So.
I refuse to answer some
All right. Well, good. Yeah. That gives me. And yeah, I'll go look at the price on the side. So, all right. Now, are you with Lazy Days or you're with Winnebago? Okay. But Lazy Days sells these. Yeah.
I'm self-employed.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So there's the Solus Pocket. Oh, and what did you say? How much solar does this come with? How much solar? Was it?
170.
Oh, 170 watts of solar. Okay. Yeah. So it isn't a whole lot of solar, but it does come with something. So that's good. And then there's the Winnebago Travato. They're selling it show price $130,000, MSRP $190,000. Again, I think that's a little inflated. It's on a Ram Pro Master. It's got a table. Travato. Yeah. So it's good to kind of take notes of what the show price is, because I think even if you're not, in a show, when you negotiate with these people, I think, you know, you could probably get them to come pretty close to that show price, even if it's not during a show. So here's another Solus. This is a Solus 59PX. And again, it's on a Ram ProMaster. Now, I was just checking today. If you notice in my truck, I have a bullet point mounting system. Well, Bullet Point now makes a mounting system for the Ram ProMasters. So the mounting systems are great because it's great to put your phone, any, you know, backup cameras or whatever. So I also use a GPS, a Garmin GPS. So they're great for mounting things. I love the Bullet Point. So there's the look at the back. You got the garage underneath. The bed is elevated there on this Solus. So this looks a little bit larger. This is a Solus with a larger floor plan. I'd be interested to see how much, oh, this has a pop-up too. So it has a pop-up. It may not have solar because the solar panels would be at the top. All right, Bailey. And this is another same. I think this is the same model. 124,000 is the sale price, and 180,000 another Solus 59PX. This has the pop-up. And they don't have the table set up, but the table would be down there. I don't know. It's not a whole lot of room for the table. But that first one we looked at with that lady who was the sales people were in there, that had a decent table area, I think. There's a Travato. These are extremely popular, but I think they're also going to be more expensive. So a Travato 59K, 129,000, 10% down, $1,000 a month payment. And this is also a 59K Travato. Echo Transit. Isn't this what Traveling Robert got? You know, he bought the Class C a year ago, and then now he's recently bought another trailer. But I think it was an older model of this, the Echo. It was like a 2018 model, I want to say, that Traveling Robert got. But I think that was a Winnebago Echo. It's on a Ford Transit. It's got a little bit of an awning. You know, I've been happy with my Ford pickup. So I guess I would consider the Transit. The Transits are known to be a little bit taller, but not as wide as the ProMasters tend to give you a little bit wider space, but not as tall, whereas the Transits give you more ceiling height. So anyways, yeah, so those are some Class Cs. And the Revel Sport. I like that with the table folding on the outside. So this Revel Sport, 140,000. All right, well, that shows you there's another Solus. Yeah, so they've got a pretty good selection, Winnebago does, of the Solus models and the Travatos. Of course, those are both pretty popular. Then your Revel Sport, that's more off-road. Very close to Gretsch. I don't know who's Gretsch Strada, Adam. All right, right, let's walk back towards the expo hall. I'm getting hungry. Are you getting hungry too, Bailey? Yeah, Bailey loves this place. You get to see lots of dogs. Oh, Gretsch Class B. Okay, that's an RV model. There's more Class A's here. All right, gonna probably walk around for another 10, 15 minutes. And then me and Bailey probably gotta get some lunch. So here's a general RV. They got spots on both sides. Hey, hello. Here's some more cheaper smaller RV trailers. The Colt CTR, 13,000. Yeah, so if you only want to spend like 10 to 13,000, dog trailer. People already in there, but 17 QB, that looks like about a 17-foot trailer. No, it's a 21-foot. This is a 21-foot trailer for 13,000. So, you can get into these pretty cheap. Just, be aware you could have more maintenance issues. But heck, I mean, if you're saving thousands and thousands of dollars, it still might be worth it to get into a cheaper model. This is a Colt 21 QB. It's a 25-footer. Yeah, so I'm not gonna go in that. It's a little too large. Oh, here we go. This is what I want to look at. So these are some of your Overland models. It just gives you the monthly payment, it doesn't show the price there. You see that they got the kitchen in the back. So this one is about 20,000. And MSRP is 27,000. It's an Ember. And so pretty much the whole inside looks like a bed and storage space. And then you have your kitchen on the outside, on the side on this model. Whereas on the Ember E-Series 12RK, which is what we're looking at, you have the kitchen on the back side. Some pretty beefy tires there. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so I don't know if any of you are looking for any Overland models. Big ice cream shop right here. Yeah, Bailey, we won't need to do our run today. No, you're getting all your exercise right now, so no run tonight. RangeLine. Yeah, so just so many RVs. I mean, now I didn't mention the price. It's $15 to enter, but you get 2 days, and you really need 2 days. because it's just massive. So this is Alliance. Okay, here we go. There's some Class Bs I want to look at. Or actually, did we already look at these? Skyline. This is a 230,000 Class B. On a Mercedes-Benz chassis. There's another model that Sunshine State RVs has, undisciplined dogs. So, yeah. Some of these RVs are all weather, so they're good for all climates. Is Nuvo is the Class B I was looking at. That's a really good model that Sunshine State has. I don't see any Nuvos here. All right. '27 North. I don't know if I've heard of these. This is a $200,000 RV.
You can take a shower. You can hang all of your dirty, wet stuff here.
Yeah. 27 North. Yeah, I think these we were looking at earlier, the $200,000 RVs. So, all right, well, I guess I've showed you a lot, even though I've showed you a lot. Well, I'll keep you all with me as I kind of walk more towards the gate. I don't know what this is. Chinook. 164,000 for this one. All right. So for those of you who maybe weren't at the beginning, let me see. Oh, ROG. Yeah, let me check those out. For those of you who weren't at the beginning, I started with Airstream, showed the Airstream, showed the Intech Trailers. So I'll archive this video and you'll be able to go back to it. Here's some ROG Overland models. So that's a ROG. I don't see the price. This is an Encore. $40,000. No Pleasure Way RV. Yeah, there's Pleasure Ways. They're I think they're inside the. Do you want to see a pleasure way? I'll show you some pleasure ways. I believe that they're inside the expo hall. Bailey's saying hello. Yes, yes. So if you want to see pleasure ways, we'll walk inside the expo hall. This is my neighbors said this is what he wants to get. I think this is a Grand Design one, but yeah. Oh, thank you. But a massive. They got a little patio that I think folds out. Yeah, yeah. No problem. Elaine, is that? And we're back over by the WestFalia Class Bs. I showed those earlier. But we're going to walk inside the expo hall and show you the Pleasure. Pleasureway is a real luxury brand. I believe they're in the $200,000 and upwards brand. So we're out by the lake. Again, the bigger, I think there's two lakes here. This, I think, is the bigger lake. Oh, good. I want to show you these because I saw these earlier. These might be something I'm interested in. They had a model that could work for me. This is TrailManor. So let me go on this one. This one is $40,000. So there you see the bed. Bailey, come. Okay. Oh, this is the one I think I was looking. I think so. 21,000 T16, 2,600 pounds dry weight. So that's pretty lightweight. It's got an okay table size for this size trailer. And there's the bed. And it's got a bathroom. Stay. Bailey, sit. Oh, no. She'll stay. There's the bathroom. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I hadn't, I'm looking for this size trailer and I hadn't seen any of these online.
Now we've got another one here. So you've got the darker gray and then you've got the light gray.
And what model is this?
This is a TM16.
TM16. Okay.
TrailManor.
Yeah.
It's got a full refrigerator. It's got the dry bath.
Yeah. What size refrigerator?
Well, right here you can see it's like a double.
I saw that earlier.
Than your average.
I mean, that looks like that might be 12 feet, and the freezer looks pretty big.
They're big.
Yeah.
And as far as the dry weight,
Yeah, 2,700. Yeah.
Definitely a nice little.
Now that's the name of the brand.
TrailManor.
Oh, TrailManor. Okay.
This is a T16. That's the model.
Yeah. Gee, 22,000. That's
only 2,600
yeah.
dry weight. Pull it with pretty much any small issue.
Now I'm assuming it doesn't come with solar, but right.
Nope, it's prepped.
Yeah, it's prepped.
Just
Yeah,
tell
that's.
people what they want on solar and you get 10 amps.
Yeah, I mean for 22,000, that's pretty good. You can easily afford solar. Yeah, that's good to know. I'm looking about that size, and I've never seen that online in any of the videos. So
We got at least one video of this on our YouTube.
Oh, you do? Yeah, TrailManor. Okay, yeah,
There's a guy
I'll look
called,
for it.
oh my God, something from the 6.
Okay.
He's a YouTube guy that's done some reviews.
Okay.
Social media type.
Yeah, something from the 6. I can't remember his.
Okay. Yeah. I'll be able to find it. I'll just do a Google search.
He'll pull up on YouTube.
Yeah.
You look up TM16.
Yeah, so, all right. Yeah, so there you have, if you're looking for a size trailer like I'm looking for, there's a brand that I haven't seen online, so TrailManor. Oh, and this is a 16 foot.
Six, yeah. What's the 16 foot?
16 feet total, 10
Yeah.
to 10.
Okay.
So the box is more like 14.
Okay. Okay. That's good to know. All right.
I believe it's 8 feet.
Yeah.
90 inches wide. I think that equates to.
Okay. Yeah. 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 It looks fairly wide. So. All right. Yeah. I appreciate it. Thank you. So TrailManor. And I think this is the same model. So another look at that. Yeah, I mean, for a 16 footer to have that size of a refrigerator, I mean, that looks like about a 12-foot refrigerator. And on top of that, a freezer. That's a pretty hefty size freezer. I mean, you don't see that size of a freezer on a 16 foot. I don't even think you even see them on a 20 foot. So those are two things that are important to me: have a big size refrigerator and a big table. Bathroom, so I don't need it or could use a cassette, but so I don't know what you all are looking for. So we're going to go inside here and look at Pleasure Way. Oh, yeah, I remember. It's this. Oh, yeah. Oh, you do? Okay. Yeah, it was open earlier. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so we got to go around. Oh, okay, it's not too far around here. So you can see more food trucks over here. They have plenty of picnic tables to eat. Bailey, you see a dog? You see a dog? Yeah.
So we have a 26
Yep.
now, and
Hey, Kenny, yeah, real vendors. So they do have good maps all over here, so you can, find for what you're looking for. All right, yeah, so I'm pretty sure Pleasure Way is in here. I know they were in here on previous shows. So we're back at the Class A's. I think they might be near Airstream. So here's the Basecamp we showed at the beginning of the video. This is the Basecamp XC, which has solar on it. Airstream just came out with that last year, where they have 6,000 watts of solar and a pretty hefty amp hour battery. So you're pretty good to go on that one right out of the box for solar. Well, I mean, these look a lot like Pleasure Ways, Atlas, but they're Airstreams. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to go back to that map and find out where Pleasure Way is. So here's all your Airstreams. How you doing, Bailey? Are you good to go? You getting tired yet? So there's your Class A's. Let's just take a look into one of these Class A's again. Yeah. How do you get, oh, they got that a chair in front, so they may not want you to go in there. There's a Class A. All right. I don't know. I just think even if I had all the money in the world, you'd just be so limited about where you can go. Oh, there's a robot here.
Daddy's getting a video of you.
Yeah.
Look at that. Welcome to the RV show. Go have fun, Daddy.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you're walking backwards? I want to walk backwards too. Okay, I want to walk backwards.
Okay. Yeah, so let's see if we can see Pleasure Way. Oh, I see it. Yeah, we're not too far from it. It's right there. So it's right near the lake. And we are right here. So looks like we're close. And they're near Forest River stuff, Pleasure Way. So yeah, so there you go. Who are looking for Pleasure Way, you know where they're at. They're right near the expo hall, which is where we are at now. So we should be pretty close to them. Oh, here, Lance. Okay, I think. Oh, here's the Lance. Somebody was asking about the Lance campers. Did we show? I don't think we showed this Lance. Yeah, so this is a Lance 850, sale price 45,000. Bailey, sit, 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 stay. So there's your table. Two burner, a dual sink, that's unique. Again, pretty good sized bed. Pretty good sized refrigerator too, good Bailey. Let me try to open this refrigerator. So there's your refrigerator. That looks like about, I want to say 8 feet. And there's a little freezer up top. Yeah, so for those of you who got the pickup that can handle, oh, and it's a wet bath, of course. I mean, that's usually what you're going to see in a pickup camper. So for those of you who got the truck that can handle it, there's your Lance. Show the Lance trailer, please. Okay. Now here, what size trailer do you want to see there, Randy? This here is Lance 2075. This is a 20-footer, 20.3 feet. Its dry weight is 4,425 pounds. And let's walk inside before anybody else gets here. Stay, sit, Bailey, sit, Bailey, sit. You got a pretty good sized table. And yeah, it's got I mean, this feels like wide in here. Got a real good sized bed. Good, stay. There's your sink, your stove. Got a 3-burner, that's a 3-burner stove. Looks like it runs on propane. Bailey, good. And that's good. Oh, thank you. Got a microwave. Well, what's like in there? Look, oh, that's the, and it's got JBL stereo system. I don't know, I might consider a Lance. And the table area has got good windows on all 3 sides. I don't know, you know, maybe I should consider a Lance. That's model 275. It's 75,000 MSRP. Show price 68, 69,000. Yeah. So do they have a 27 foot? Okay, let me see if this looks like about that.
A little surprise? What was that?
This is a 19 foot. Oh, that looks bigger. I don't know. That looks bigger than 19 feet. Let me go try to find a 27 foot for you. This right here is a 22 foot. God, I mean, these things look bigger than, that looks bigger than 22 feet. You sure you want a 27 footer? This is a 24 footer. I mean, I'm gonna walk inside here. Bailey, sit, 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 stay, stay. So this is a 24 footer. Stay, no, Bailey, 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 sit, 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 Bailey, sit, stay. And there, 24 would be great. Yeah, so I think I'm in a 24 footer here. There's your bed. Good, stay. And there's your table. And it's got a 3-burner stove. It's got a big sink. That's not a dual sink, but it's one big sink. Storage is pretty nice. All your controls are up here. I like this, the little hooks. That's convenient. So this isn't a pull-out. I don't think it is. Or is it? I don't know. I'll go look around on the other side. It looks like a pull-out. So, yeah. Bailey. Bailey. No. So that is a 24 foot. It's a Lance 2465. So this is an 18 foot. 54,000. MSRP 65,000. All right, Bailey. Sit, sit, sit. Bailey. Bailey. No. Sit. So this is the 18. I mean, the 18 foots look pretty big. I mean, I can't believe this is an 18 foot. I mean, it feels massively wide in here. Bailey, good, Bailey. So. I don't know. I might consider Lance. I can't believe that it's an 18 foot. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I didn't see a 27 foot, but I did show you the 20. So do you all have a 27 trailer, Lance?
Yeah, I mean, this is 27 with the tongue.
Oh, this is?
This is 27 with just the floor
Oh, okay.
plate up here.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so that one I showed you was with the tongue, it is 27 foot. Yeah, I was saying that what's listed as the length.
So is the length of the box itself.
Okay, yeah.
So this one over here, length of the box is going to be 27.
Okay.
With the tongue, it's just under 30.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me look in that one. Yeah, they look a lot longer than what. So this is your 27 footer with the box. A 27 footer, and it's MSRP 86,000, but show price 69,000. It says 25.6. Yeah, you're welcome, Randy. You just caught me at a good time. So let's walk inside up. I got some dogs. Bailey wants to see some dogs. Yeah. Yeah.
Shadow, behave.
Yeah. All right, Bailey. Sit, sit, sit. No, sit. No, no, sit. No, sit. Stay. 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 Yeah, so there's the bed. I just want to show the bed real quick. All right. Bailey. Stay. Yeah, she's obedient. She knows not to go too far. No, no. Stay, stay. Bailey came up in here. I had to kick her out. So there's the table, and there's your TV, and you know, these cabinets feel pretty good. Of course, I have to do more research about the durability, but I mean, they look pretty good. And then you kind of have a lounge area here. Again, this is, well, the sales guy said it was 27 foot, but it showed 25.3 foot on the sticker. I'll show you the sticker again in a little bit. Oh, this is pretty cool. They've got these fold out tables, so it gives you a little bit more counter space. That's smart. More brands should do that. And that way, you got good counter. When you're cooking, you just fold those out and you got good counter space. But when you're not cooking, it doesn't get in your way. So, yeah. So, all right. So that's what you're looking at. There's all your that sleeps for slides. So it does have a slide. Let me show you the slide. Yeah. So those ones earlier I was showing you that said look like a slide. They were a slide. So there's your slide on that one. And then the ones I was showing you earlier, oh, that's got like a double slide. And that's your Lance 2465. That is 24 feet. It's got the dual slides. Stay. And we went in this earlier, but I didn't notice this also has the extendable countertops. That is sweet. I like that. Bailey, stay. Sit. 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 No, Bailey, sit. And they got nice sound system in there. 3-burner stove. I don't know how to get that down, so I'll just leave that. All right, so those are your Lance trailers. I might see if now if Lance has got a smaller trailer, like 16 or 20 footer, I'd be interested in that for myself. But that shows you their 24 to 27 foot trailers. I can't believe now the size it listed there. When you went on the inside of those Lance trailers, they seem a lot longer, a lot wider. I guess that's the advantages of the slide outs. Yeah, Bailey's doing pretty good. The one sales lady was commenting to the other people, that dog is so obedient. Making me proud. Oh, here we go, Pleasure Way. Who was that earlier that you were asking about Pleasure Way? So here we are. Yeah, the Pleasure Ways are nice. No, hey, 174,000. I was expecting them to be beyond 200,000. So this is a on-tour 2.2 model Pleasure Way. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. MSRP is 209,000, but the sales price is 175,000. So, and it's got an awning. And it looks like it's got a lagoon table. Hey, Elaine, yeah, so here's your Pleasure Ways, Elaine. So there's the lagoon table. That's sweet. So I guess as you know, your seating for the table would be the passenger. Yeah, passenger and driver's seat. Yep, yeah, she's pretty well trained. Yeah. Good, Bailey. Bailey's meeting some other dogs over there. So there's your that's a decent sized refrigerator. Bailey, over here. Sit, sit, Sit. No, Bailey. Bailey. Yeah, she won't fall. This refrigerator, is this a 6-footer or 8 foot? That looks like about an 8-foot refrigerator. It's got the microwave up top. Is this an 8-foot refrigerator? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I guess
We go by cubic feet.
Oh, cubic feet. Yeah.
And I want to say, I'll tell you right now the exact cubic feet on it.
It's got a 1-burner induction cooktop. Oh, she's a 5.8 fridge, right?
5.8.
Yep, you're right, Elaine.
You know, it's not even on my spec sheet, but that should be about right.
Yeah, that's what one of my followers, she asked me to film these. Then you're,
Bailey, come on back.
Bailey, stay.
Come on back.
Yes.
Bailey,
Bailey, no, I'm right here. Bailey, I'm right here. Sit, Bailey, sit, stay. Yeah, so it's on a Ford Transit chassis. Again, the Ford Transits tend to give you more ceiling height than just from in here. I mean, there's plenty of ceiling heights. That's the advantage about the Ford Transit. Yeah, I do like it, Elaine. You know, and I was always like big on Ram ProMaster, but now that I'm currently driving a Ford, I've been real happy with that. Now, Bullet Point, I know, makes the mounting systems for the ProMasters. I'm not sure if they make them for the Transit yet, but if they don't, I'm sure they soon will. Bullet Point is a great mounting system for your phones, Garmin's, and whatever else you need up there. So there's the bath. So it looks like, is it a wet bath? Yeah, it is a wet bath. All right, so again, that's the Pleasure Way 2.2. No, mini poodle, but yeah, when her hair is growing out like that, she looks like a golden doodle. So, all right, so that's, you find that at how do you pronounce that? I've always wanted to know. Gerzeny?
What's that?
How do you pronounce
Gerzeni's RV World.
Gerzeni's, okay, yeah, I've always wondered how do you pronounce that. So that's the On-Tour 2.2. So, Elaine, you're looking for the Class B, I assume. They got some Class Cs here for Pleasure Way. Now this Plateau TS, this is in the $200,000 range. All right, Bailey, sit. Can you find OCCC? Yeah, do you have a model called OCCC? No? Let me see. Yeah, so this is on, this is a Mercedes-Benz chassis. I think this is a little bit bigger than the other model, the 2.2 model, the On-Tour 2.2. You know, I kind of stay away from the Mercedes-Benz chassis just because of service. With the Fords and the Rams, there's more places for service. Rick, yeah, Stella, that's cool, yeah. So another dog is listening to me online and she's sitting while I'm telling Bailey to sit. Yeah, Bailey's pretty good. I've been really practicing with her training because we're going to be flying on an airline in a couple of days. And so she's a service dog. So I want her to make sure she's obedient. Yeah, so this looks like a smaller Pleasure Way, carrying capacity, cargo carrying capacity. Yeah, is that what you wanted to find out, what the cargo carrying capacity is on that 2.2? This is a TS, looks like a smaller model, 184,000. So I think that's a little bit more than what that 2.2 on tour was. And that's, look at the carrying cargo capacity. Okay, yeah, I'll ask him, Elaine. So this is on a Mercedes-Benz. So for those of you who want to know where we're at, the Pleasure Ways, they're right on the edge of the lake. They're between the lake and the Expo Center. So when you come to the RV Center, if you look for a Pleasure Way. Hey, do you know what the cargo capacity is of the 2.2 Pleasure Way?
It's on the door, should be.
Oh, it is? Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh, seating capacity. Let me see. Combined weight, never. Oh, 400. So 4,605 pounds. Is that, yeah, so it's 4,605 pounds, the cargo capacity, if I'm reading.
Cargo should be about 905.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's, oh, so it's 9. Yeah, I thought that was a little high. So, yeah, so it's 905, Elaine, the cargo capacity of the Pleasure Way 2.0 is 905 pounds. Yeah, 4,000 pounds would be unbelievable. So there you have it, the 2.2. And there's a the Plateau Pleasure Way that's on a Sprinter. Yeah, you're welcome, Elaine. So here's some Forest River Class Cs, which I'm not gonna go in them unless you want to go in them. But. All right, so I think we're getting close to being done. There's a dog. Yeah. Yeah, so my advice, if you come here, when you enter, try for the main entrance, which is on 301, and not the entrance on Martin Luther King, because it's, at least if you're coming in the mornings, it was crazy there. That pizza look good. So we're headed back to near gate 2 here. Oh, Gretch, was that, you were asking earlier, somebody was asking about the Gretch. Now, I thought it was a person they were asking about. Yeah, so, all right.
How you doing,
Hello,
sir?
good, good.
Yes, sir.
So these are Gretch. I don't see the prices on these. This is their smaller model here. Looks like Bailey Stay. This is on a Mercedes-Benz chassis. This has got a pretty large refrigerator. I can't open it unless it opens from the other side. Go back and get some. So yeah, I was just thinking about that, Ronnie. You want some pizza? Yeah, but I'm not going to open that, but that's a pretty good sized refrigerator. And I don't see any prices on these. So that must mean they're probably expensive. A Mercedes-Benz. Looks like are all these on Mercedes-Benz. Yeah, so I haven't seen these Gretsch models before, but I'm gonna guess they're in at least $150,000 range, if not 200,000. And it looks like they're all on Mercedes-Benz. Where is the storage on the smaller class vehicles? Well, you usually don't get much storage, yeah, on the Class B vehicles. Yeah, that's the drawback. Other than your cabinets that are on the inside, but you don't have no underneath. Well, actually, a lot of them do in the back. The ones who have the elevated rear bed in the back, they have the area below that they call the garage. Well, yeah, I also want to show these. These are some smaller RVs. Maybe. All right, stay, sit, Bailey, sit, 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 Bailey, sit. She don't want to sit because it's asphalt. Stay. So this is a real budget. 29,000 A-liner. It has like a triangle shape. No, stay. Bailey, stay. Wait. Bailey, 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 no. Bailey. Oh, oh, okay. All right, yeah. So I think we're back here near gate 2 is down there. So oh, here's Sunshine State RVs again. See if they have the Nuvo. Yeah, let's look at these. And oh, here we go. No, Nova, is that the one? I think it was called Nuvo. This is a Nova. It's show price 130,000. This is a Nova 20 RB. So Bailey, sit, Bailey, sit, stay. Hello.
How we doing?
You good? Yeah, I just want to see the table. So, yeah. So this got a lagoon table. See, oh, golf cart. Yeah, I just passed by some golf cart sales. There's the refrigerator. It looks like I bought a. I can't open. Oh, it's got the lock on. Still can't open it. It's got a 1-burner induction cooktop. Oh yeah, so 130,000 Nova. All right, cool. This is a 20C here, 137,000. There's the back. And this is on a, looks like I can't see it. Is that a Mercedes-Benz? No, it's a Ram ProMaster. Nova 20C, they're going up in price, 163,000. There must be a ton of RV. Oh yeah, there's a ton of RV vendors. There's 2 or 3 buildings of RV vendors. And of course, the expo hall that we first started in, half of that is vendors. And then there's another building, the Tico Hall, I think is what they call it. I know that's got RV vendors. And I think we just walked by another building. So electric bike sales? Yeah, I'm sure they are. I haven't seen them, but I'm sure there's no doubt there's electric bikes here. So did you guys want to see some of the vendors? Yeah, because we can walk inside that main building. So this is gate 2 here that comes in off of Martin Luther King. And then gate 1, I think, comes in on the other side of the expo hall. Gretsch. Yeah, so those are the Gretsch Class B vans. Again, those ones don't have the price. I don't like it when they don't show any prices. Most of these do show the prices on them. Brooks. Yeah, Brooks, is that a Class B brand or trailers? So there's Bigfoot again. So just so you know, Bigfoot is by these Onan generators. So that's something to check out for a high-end generator. They're the ones that brought Bigfoot down here from, I guess they captured him somewhere in northern Georgia. And he seems to enjoy the Florida weather. All right, so here's the main expo hall. Let me, you know what, I am, oops, oh, sorry, excuse me. Oh, that's okay.
Guys, come on, dude.
Roofing, there's cameras, camera solutions. Insurance. Pots and pans, I imagine, that are capable for induction cooktops. And there's a Thousand Trails spot here. Strawberries. As maybe know, Plant City, which is just a 20-minute drive east of here on I-4, is the strawberry capital of the world. And that festival happens in early February. It's possible I could go over there and do a video of Plant City. So let's see if we can find some e-bikes. imagine they got to have e-bikes somewhere here. Bailey's gonna be worn out for the Bahamas. Well, actually not, because we got all day tomorrow to rest. Here's some camping solutions. Hello.
How you doing?
Good, good.
This one looks like moose.
Yep. Hello. Yeah, good, good. Oh, here's your bikes. Here's your e-bikes. So right there, $1,700 for this e-bike. And what is this? This is Fat Tire Go Bike. So that's probably good for the snow, I think, or the beach. Looks like it's got a little computer up on it. No, Bailey. Good, Bailey. Bailey, stay over here. We got a scooter here for $700. Yeah, so that's kind of a modified scooter there for $2,000. Okay. All right, so this is, I want to say the name of this booth, Polrite. I think this is the Lazy Days accessory area. So I think all this area is the Lazy Days accessory area. So that's where you find the bikes, the e-bikes, the scooters. Verizon. So those of you who are RVers, what do you use for your internet and all that? I know somebody said T-Mobile's got a good system, as well as, of course, Elon Musk's Starlink. You know, to be able to connect to.
What's that?
All right, here's some more bikes. Eco trikes is what they call these. This looks like those modified scooters, three-wheel scooters. So that looks like that's what all this is. They call these eco trikes. They're these three-wheel scooters. I don't know if that would appeal to you. Distance, they're electric. They go up to 30 miles. Call them eco trikes. I probably wouldn't like them because they're so wide. So that would limit your parking capabilities, and then maybe riding on certain narrow trails. And they've got a cooking show here.
We're going to do a taste test, guys, between the ones we're boiling and the ones we're cooking without water. Now, while these are cooking, I'm gonna bring my cutter back there. I'm gonna make it a little stir.
All right, so I'm just kind of going up and down the aisles here. Oh, here's your mattress. These mattresses or mattress toppers?
Medium is going to be more popular unless you like a firm mattress.
So comfort mattresses. I guess you can make them to your size that you want. And then to exercise while you're on the road, you got these little tracks, which is good because that's something that I think about too. If I take an extended 8-week trip, I've got to be able to get my cardio in. So that's an option there if you have a large RV area. What are these? Oh. So my phone, I think, is going to run out of battery here pretty soon. So I'm going to probably have to close out this video within the next 5 minutes. So just so you know. But that gives you an idea of some of the vendors. Now, again, this is just the expo hall in here. So you got another 2 or 3 buildings of vendors, and I haven't even gone throughout the whole length of this building. So again, I'll archive this video, try to take out some of the spots, make it a little bit shorter, but we started with Airstream and we went through a lot of areas. Yeah.
I know.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. So that gives you an idea of the Florida RV show. So I'm going to go ahead and close out there. Me and Bailey got to get some food. So thank you all for joining us. Could be a skunk ape. Yeah. So, all right. Again, we're going to do a lot of videos from the Bahamas. Probably over the weekend, we're flying out. I'm going to do a travel, like showing the whole process of bringing the dog on board and traveling and flying with Bailey too. So probably post a short of that over the weekend as well. So again, thank you all for joining us here at the Tampa RV show. And so we'll see you all later. Oh, I can't.